Hello class, today we're going to be doing our CGI word problem. We have our notes to the right that remind us that we need to cubes. We need to circle our numbers, underline our question, box in the action words. Our action words are the words that are going to tell us if we are adding or subtracting. Then we're going to evaluate, which means we're going to work on trying to figure out what strategy to use to solve and what tools to use as well. And last, we're going to solve and double check. Remember, we're always double checking our work. All right, we're going to read the problem. I'm going to pause in between as we're going along just so you can solve this at home as well. Our problem says, ants in a line. There were 6 ants walking in a line. While walking through the grass, 6 more ants joined the line. How many ants are there now? All right. So if you have your paper and pencil out, we're going to slowly go through the problem. I'm going to get my blue out because the blue is going to be circling my numbers. First sentence, there were 6 ants walking in a line. The important number there is 6. So I'm going to circle that. Second, while walking through the grass, 6 more ants joined the line. You are correct. The 6 is an important number. There's also a very important word in that sentence. In that sentence, if you're looking at it, it says more. So I'm going to get my yellow out, and I am going to box in the more, because that is an important word. Because they joined the line. 6 more were there. The last sentence is, how many ants are there now? So the question is, how many ants are there now? I'm going to get my green out, and I'm going to underline the question. How many ants are there now? Now I'm also going to take my yellow too, because I need to know what other important words there are. More is an important word, and joined. Join means that you're putting more than one thing together. And it says, how many ants are there now? We want now, because they want to know together how many there are. Now, as we're looking at this, we need to decide if this is an addition or a subtraction problem. What do you guys think? Is it addition or subtraction? You are correct. It is an addition problem. So I'm going to put a plus sign and I'm going to circle it. I'm going to go back to my problem. I'm going to get my blue out. The first tool we are going to use is our 10 frame. So we're going to take our first number, which is 6, and we are going to cross out 6 boxes. And I'm actually going to go down to my equation, and I'm going to put a 6 down here because that's a very important number. And in my number bond, remember the number bonds are the 2 numbers that we're adding together to make the big number. So I'm going to put a 6 in my number bond. While walking through the grass, 6 more ants joined. So we need to add 6 more boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I've done my 10 frame. I'm going to go down to my equation and I'm going to add another 6 because I added 6 to my 10 frames, and I'm going to add 6 to my number bond. I'm going to go back up to my 10 frame. I'm going to use this strategy of counting on. So the tool we're using is our 10 frame. Our strategy is going to be counting on. Our 10 frame right here is completely full. So that means we have 10 boxes that are done. We're going to start at 10 and we're going to count on. The number that comes after 10 is 11. Very good. Then 12. So the answer that we got up above is 12, but we're not going to put it in our answers below because we need to double check our work. So I'm going to double check my work in red. I'm going to go to my number line. The first number that I'm going to go to is 6. Here's my 6. Now, because I'm adding, not subtracting, I need to make the number bigger. So I'm going to be moving toward the bigger numbers, which are the 12s and the 15s and 17s and 20s. I'm going to start at my 6 and I'm going to jump 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, before I say that's my answer, I need to double check to make sure that I actually jumped 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did. Wonderful. So now I've got 12 here on my 10 frame, and I have 12 on my number line. So 12 is our answer. So if we go down to the equation, it says 6 plus 6 equals 12. Very good. Now we go over to our number bond. Remember, our number bond, the biggest number is in the circle that's to your left, or it's the circle that's alone, that's connected to both of those numbers. We're going to put the 12 here, because if we were doing our number bond, it would be 6 plus 6 equals 11. Now the bottom is not completely filled. It says we need a statement. A statement is a sentence. Now let's go back to the question. It says, how many ants are there now? We need to make sure we put the number 12 into a sentence. But 12 what? You're correct, 12 ants. So we are going to start with a complete sentence. There. Notice I have a capital T because that's the beginning of a sentence. I'm going to do a tiny finger space. There are 12 ants. Walking in a, I'm going to run out of room, in a line, and I'm going to put a period at the end. So my sentence is, there are 12 ants. What did I forget? What did I forget? Right now my sentence says, there are 12 ants walking in a line. Is that right, though? Can there only be one ant? No, you're right. That needs to be an S. There are 12 ants walking in a line because it's more than one. Okay, so we did our CGI problem for today. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys later, or talk to you later. Goodbye.